Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. We are here to work on more quests. Shards and base, and yeah, we got a whole bunch still to do. But the one we're going to go work on now is the Fisher one over here. A quest to pick up.
Runa should be here. Where did she get to?
Are you looking for someone?
My cousin Runa. She's off north climbing the hills instead of helping with the cats again.
Farewell.
Good day to you.
Alright, I'll do that later.
Better. Did I thank you for bringing the broth?
Yes, but I don't. Yeah. How long have you lived in the basin?
Stone Bear Hole's been here a few generations. I was born further north, but we left before I could remember. It was a good life, until the jaws of Hackett arrived. They brought trouble with them. People are expecting a raid, but
You don't agree?
they seem bigger fools than that, for all their boasting. I cannot say what they plan, but it bodes ill.
Thane's son here gave me guest welcome at Stone Bear Hole.
Aye, she sent word.
As a guest, then, may I please borrow your boat?
We would be poor hosts to refuse. The boat is yours. I hope you come back alive.
Yay! I hope I come back alive too. Row, row, row my boat gently downstream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Anybody else smell sea air and spice? That isn't right.
The spirits gathered here were drawn to tragedy. They radiated, as fire does heat.
Glad I asked.
Hi. My God.
Interesting.
No without.
What drew so many spirits to this place, I wonder?
Just ever right. Alright.
My blood? No, I can't. Sleep. I need you. Must find you.
Nothing out here. I'm expecting maybe like a one of herb someplace. Nothing special at least. Actively going anywhere except for where the quest says to go. Oh my god, these are 30. Bull's already dead. Nope. All right. Get it all. Let's leave. Let's leave now. Uh, yeah, how are we getting up there? That's the real question. Let's maybe go around the other way further. Open fade river.
This rift is ancient. It may have formed from the battle that took place here, not the breach.
Talana slept. I slept. To find him in dreaming. But the blood. She's gone. Talana wanted to reach Ameridan again. One more time. But she couldn't. I couldn't. I died. I tried to stay, but only pieces came through. You opened the sky for the rest of me.
Solus, this seems like something you might be able to help with.
Pain drew the wraiths, but this spirit touched the mind of someone who cared for Inquisitor Ameridan.
Ameridan? Yes. Inquisitor. Beloved. She came with Ameridan to hunt the dragon.
The dragon?
Huge. Power like none had seen. It came from the mountains with the Avar. Tanks fell. All dead. One last favor for Emperor Draken. Slay the Avar dragon. Save Orlais.
This wasn't just a hunt. Inquisitor Ameridan was here on orders from Emperor Draken.
Yes. A secret. Drawn by the dragon. Talana. I didn't want to, but where Ameridan goes, I go. They fought at the shore. Spirits and magic. Cold. So cold. How I found her. How she found us. They rested here, then up the river. Metal spires, a way to stop the dragon. Then Talana returned here, alone, to wait for him. Forever waiting, dreaming, then dead.
We'll find Ameridan. You don't have to wait here anymore.
You have done all she asked of you. Be free.
Thank you. It was hard. She went a long time ago. I stayed because she asked. Her things are there. She wanted them found.
Okay.
right, my dear?
Just wonderful. Just wonderful.
Kill the Inquisitor! Death to his own! God's glory!
Rude. Guess I gotta go back to the first area and use that herb now that I have it. And kill the first dragon still. Oh, that's over there. Okay. Yeah. You're low health. I know. I want to not need to come back here, so I need to find where to plant this flag. So I need to go up around this way. Yes. Ooh, easy camera, easy. That was an easy whole game. There it is. Okay, I can't just travel there. But that's fine, that's fine. Well, we'll go to our boats. Then we'll travel there. Row my boat. Now from here we can travel to my camp. Yes, please. Oh, we feel so much better. We're restocked on potions. Now we need to go this general way.
May I help you, Inquisitor?
Take it you're not from Orlais originally?
No. Starkhaven. Fourth son of Lord and Lady Kenrick, destined for chantry service. Fortunately, I convinced them the university might be a fashionable alternative.
How were you assigned to the Inquisition?
I studied primarily the early chantry, particularly around the signing of the Navarran Accord. That was why I transferred to the University of Orlais, closer to the source than Starkhaven. Sadly, most scholars took Inquisitor Emeridon's history as settled, even with so many questions remaining. No one took my ideas seriously until your Inquisition formed. I wrote Ambassador Montpellier, and, well, here we are.
I'd like to discuss Inquisitor Emeridon.
Of course, your predecessor. Existing historical records are contentious. Some say he was a devout Andrasti. Others suggest he cared little for religion, gaining leadership of the Seekers through Emperor Draken's friendship. He disappeared around the time the Seekers of Truth, the original Inquisition, incorporated into the newfound chantry. It's not clear why. Some say that he was tired of his responsibilities and wanted one last great dragon hunt.
What's it like at the University of Orlais?
Oh, it's brilliant. Some of the greatest minds I've ever known. The university was always well regarded, but Empress Celine made it the envy of all Thedas. She even got them to start admitting elves. A few red noses, but it's worth it. Knowledge knows no bounds and all. I confess that we're worried about the fighting between Celine and Gaspard. Hopefully that settles down soon.
A spirit on the island held the memories and possessions of Emeridon's lover, a woman named Talana. It told us that Emeridon was here on orders from Emperor Draken himself, and where he went next.
Trusty's dimples. I may have received tenure from that sentence alone. Emeridon had a lover. Talana, you said. The Inquisitor's Lady Mage. There was such debate over whether she existed. And there were orders? This was a request from Draken? This changes everything.
You don't have a problem receiving information from spirits?
It's not ideal, but since you found corroborating physical evidence, I see no serious issues. Any study of great wars and battlefields carries an inherent risk of contact with demons or spirits. When spirits are willing to talk, most historians love the chance of a first-hand report.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
What does it change knowing that Emeridon was on a mission from Emperor Draken?
Everything. One current theory holds that Emeridon was selfishly throwing off his responsibilities to go hunting. Another suggests Draken had him removed or even killed because Emeridon opposed the Navarran Accord. But if this is true, then Emeridon was a loyal servant of Orlais. He was not an embarrassment. He was a patriot protecting Orlais while Draken fought in the Second Blight.
You were surprised to hear that Emeridon had a lover.
Yes, this Talana you mentioned. Her existence has been hotly debated. Some scholars took Emeridon's respect for the chantry to imply that he remained celibate. In ages past, there were stories about him and his lover, a mage. They made it out to be a star-crossed romance. The chantry silenced the stories strenuously.
When I helped the Avar at Stone Bear Hold, we learned that the Jaws of Hakon once bound their god's soul to a beast. According to the spirit, the dragon Emeridon faced was powerful and accompanied by hostile Avar.
You believe they could be one and the same? That would mean... Of course! Of course! Brilliant! 800 years ago, the Second Blight threatened a weak Orlais. A perfect time for the Avar to attack. This Avar god dragon could have endangered the Orlesian Empire had Emeridon not stopped it. That explains why he would accept such a dangerous mission. And likely how he died.
contemporary Jaws of Hakon bound their god to a dragon again.
With Orlais still involved in civil war and recovering from the Mage-Templar conflict, not to mention the remaining demon rifts and Corypheus himself, a high dragon given malice and magic by an Avar god spirit could, hypothetically, destroy much of Orlais. At least, I hope that was hypothetically.
You're not concerned about the literal existence of an Avar god?
Not particularly. If the Jaws of Hakon once bound their god to a dragon, it is likely just a powerful spirit. That isn't to downplay the important cultural significance to the Avar, but magic does not equate godhood. Every blight comes from the old gods, which are also dragons corrupted by some outside influence. Sometimes I wonder if we really know what we mean by gods.
It seems Inquisitor Ameridan saved Orlais 800 years ago. It's time to honor his legacy. The spirit said to follow the river to the north, and something about spires or spikes.
Up the river, the scouts have had trouble with Hackonites up there. I'll continue my research, but for now, your guess is as good as mine.
What do you need me to do next, Professor?
That spirit on the island said something about Ameridan going upriver to, someplace with spires? While you search upriver, I'll continue studying these buckles. That, sounded better in my head.
I'll speak with you later.
All right. Good thing I've done a lot of going upriver. Quest to pick up there too. Oh. Travel. Stupid landmass. All right. Do one shot, one kill. Perfect. Let's go. I leveled up. All right. So I picked up a new ability. Here. Yeah. Magic veil that deflects enemy projectiles. Turn them. I'm not hugely interested in that. Automatically critically hit. And these two will work really well together. Being able to fall into stealth whenever I take out a guy. Do. Alright, we want to stick to the right. I forget how strong this Fade Riff is. Better land, sure. Let me come over and see how strong this thing is again, just to remind myself. 26. Still a little out of my pay grade. I'm 23, everyone else is 22 right now. Like, I might be able to do it, but... yeah, we'll go circle all the way around. Yep. That hits so well. Oh, inventory. How good's my bow? Not as good as some of the stuff I have pulled. That one. Plus heal on the ability to heal every time I kill something. I would take that. The heal on kill is one of my favorite abilities. I got tons of elf fruit still. All right, now it's dead. Just one tap. I wish you would have just given me endpoints. I could have just run there from the. I could have just teleported to my place from the start. Go, new nursery seeds. The old drains. Overgrown courtyard. Okay. Oh, hey. There's a location mark over here. No, apparently not. Apparently it's on the other side of the wall.
This must be the area the spirit referred to.
We found something they don't want found.
Yeah, we did. Ooh. This is Inquisition territory now.
No good.
Interesting. I'm going to pull that again later, aren't I? Oh, that lever to lighten up. Okay. Okay. Honestly, guys, we're over time. So, next time, we're going to attack the Reach here. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see everyone again next time. Have a great day.